Alright, oh my god, this lighting. If I turn this off, okay, now it's just dark. Don't tell me my lighting's gonna be cooked, come on. What if I hit a good little phone flashlight and lights off? I feel like I'm about to tell a horror story. But low-key, this might be the best we have. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the podcast. This is episode 10. Let's go. Episode 10. Have not missed one episode since starting this, so I know. You're welcome. You're welcome. But for today's episode, I'm going to be making steak. Nothing special. Not in a special way. I'm literally going to make it in the oven. I'm not even going to sear it on a pan. I just want to make it edible so I can eat it because I'm hungry. They're currently thawing out a little bit. They should be about good, but they're thawing out right now. I forgot to set them out to thaw in the fridge yesterday, so they were like ice cold. So I just put them in like a lukewarm water for the past like 30 minutes or so, and they're about ready. So let me preheat the oven to 400 while I'm prepping the meat, and I'm also gonna make some asparagus while I'm at it. Check out how much asparagus we have. I feel bad for the people who aren't watching this video version and who are only watching like the podcast version with no video. I have like 3 different, what's this called? A stock of asparagus? I don't know, I have like 3 of those. Getting some meal prep done for the week because if you don't meal prep, you're missing out on a lot of saved money and healthy eating. Highly recommend meal prepping. Definitely get into it. If you don't know how to do it, literally go on TikTok and just search how to do meal prep. There's tons of videos, tons of bangers too. Literally some of my favorite things that I've made have been off of TikTok, and I know a lot of people can relate to that. But yeah, I'm gonna put our food in this. I'm literally gonna put the asparagus and the meat in the same thing. Hopefully that's not bad, but I'm gonna do it. Or wait, actually not. I'm gonna put the meat in this tinier one and then the asparagus in this one. I don't think it'll all fit in this. All right, let me wash this asparagus. All right, that should be good. Oh shoot, I don't even know if all these are gonna fit in the oven. Okay, I might have to put these in a different thing in the oven. What about this? Would this be better? I think I can fit 2 stalks on here. I really hope I'm saying that right. Alexa, is it called the celery stalk? Or fuck, not a celery stalk. Is it called the celery? Fuck. Alexa. Yeah. Is it called oh my god. Is it called an asparagus stalk?
The woody bottom parts of asparagus can be transformed into stalk and pressure canned or dehydrated and transformed into powder, while the spears are great when eaten fresh.
Alexa, stop. Okay, I don't know what to call it. I'm just gonna call it a stalk. I don't understand how people don't like asparagus or like vegetables. I pretty much like every vegetable. I don't know, I've been a little less picky in the past like 5 years, I'd say. Before that, I wouldn't have like mushrooms or anything like that, but nowadays I'll pretty much have anything you put in front of me. Okay, I low-key don't even need to make this. This is so much asparagus. I'm gonna just put this back in my fridge. I'm making this for just me, and look how much this is. I think this should be good. Step number 2, let's get these steaks going. I am so excited. Oh yeah, and for anybody wondering, these are just like beef sirloin steaks, like nothing crazy. I have a couple fillets of New York strips in there, but I wanted to have these. Save those for another time. All right, seasonings, garlic powder, pepper, salt, and low-key, the only other seasoning I have is like barbecue, so I'm just gonna use those 3. It should be good anyways. Who doesn't like a good salty steak? Just hit some like right here. Hold up, I'm gonna turn the light on real quick. Some pepper and some salt. Flip, repeat. I have butter that I could put on this, but you know, trying to be as healthy as possible. Spring's coming up, it's time to lock in. But bet, these are looking good. I think I'm gonna just do garlic powder on these, and then I'll salt them after. I should have gotten like a honey or something to like caramelize them a little bit, but you know, never mind. As I said, spring's coming up, gotta lock in. Actually, I'm gonna put some pepper on there. I'll salt them afterwards. And now we wait for my oven to preheat, which takes forever, by the way. It takes so long to preheat, I feel like. Oh shoot, I almost forgot. I gotta pat down the seasoning to this steak so it like stays on and really gets in there. While we wait, what did you guys think of that Party Next Door and Drake album? That album was so good in my opinion. Literally like every song, besides maybe a couple of them. They've just been on repeat. Die Trying, as soon as I heard that one, like before it went viral on TikTok and all that, I was like, dang, this one's fire. I really like Mothballs a lot. That one is really good. The second verse, whenever they're like, you're doing that thing, you're doing that thing. Okay, I'm not gonna sing it, but the second verse in that song, oh my god, so fire.
I've been peeking out the Eddie every day.
It's been hard for me to put this shit away.
Bitches wanna take a dip
In my account. Yeah, that song is so good. Mothballs is probably the #1 song that's been on repeat throughout this whole album for me as of lately, which I feel like nobody's been talking about it. Everybody's been talking about Greedy, Nokia, Give Me a Hug, Brian Steele, but nobody's talking about this. Maybe they are, maybe I'm just oblivious, but nah, I swear though, before Die Trying went viral on TikTok, I was like, oh my god, this one's so good. It was the first one I added to my playlist actually. I usually like to give an album like a full run through before I add songs to my playlist. Oh, it's done. Alexa, 15-minute timer. Beautiful. But anyway, also just real quick, I want to say, I know this low-key isn't even like a podcast. It's just like a sit-down video that I make. It's not a vlog. I just call it a podcast because I put it under my podcast like category on my actual YouTube channel, so you can watch those just audio. Like you don't have to watch the video. But I give you the option to only watch it audio because there's not like much to look at usually on the podcast. Usually it's just me sitting down and yapping about some random topic or like going over my week or like, I don't know, maybe I'll have a guest on. I had a couple guests on, or actually I've only had one, my dad, but I'm planning on having more in the future. Anyway, my point being is I call these podcasts because some of them are like 50 minutes long, some of them are like 10 minutes long, but it's not a vlog. So basically you can watch these with just audio and you're not really missing much. So that's why I call them a podcast. If you guys have any recommendations of topics or like anything along the lines of what I should do in this podcast, definitely let me know, or like DM me on Instagram. My Instagram's down in the description, but it's just literally my first and last name, like as it says as my YouTube channel, but all lowercase, no space, just Griffin Graue. I'll put it on the screen there. It's the same thing for my Twitter, same thing for my Snapchat. Definitely go follow me on all those, especially my Twitter and my Instagram and my Snapchat. Just follow all of them, low key. I was talking about Valentine's Day to one of my coworkers the other day, and they were like,
yeah, I hate Valentine's Day.
I'm torn. I feel like Valentine's Day is cool. It's like a dedicated day where it's like you have to go out with your significant other or else it's just like, what are you doing? But also it's like, why isn't every day Valentine's Day? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like always have flowers for their girl. Like my dad, shout out to my dad. He always has flowers for my mom. Is Valentine's Day even like a national holiday, or is it just like one of those holidays? This dude screams at me. I'm gonna just have him in my segment real quick. This is who I spent my day on Valentine's Day with. Say what's up. Hi. But yeah, I spent Valentine's Day with my boy Stitch. All my friends are booed up, guys. Unfortunate. For me, not for them. Shout out to them. What am I even gonna title this?
Come make a steak with me.
Anyway, as I was saying, I think I was talking about like if I like Valentine's Day or not. I like Valentine's Day, and I'm not even booed up. I think Valentine's Day is cool. It's like an excuse to go get a nice dinner. All right, I'm gonna put you down now, Stitch. Current subscriber check, let's see. 18,312. Pretty sick. We're getting close to 20,000 subscribers. So if you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Subscribe. Actually, I think there's a metric for that. Hold on, let me check. It's like the percentage of your viewers who aren't subscribed. I guarantee mine's gonna be like 99%. Watch time from subscribers, look at this. 99.4% not subscribed. Like, are you kidding me? I got out of work early today, which was like super chill. Normally I get out at like, I don't even know, 7 to 8 p.m. and I got out at like 4:30 today. His whiskers went in my ear. So yeah, I got out pretty early. The place I work for is still like growing their business. So we're still like building people to the team, figuring out like what needs to be prioritized to, you know, profit the most obviously, and not make mistakes that'll lose money in the business. This is kind of hard to like not give you guys more context, but basically it's like wholesaling real estate. I don't know if any of you guys know about that, but hold up, Stitch, don't scratch me. But anyway, yeah, like my two mentors are still like trying to figure out what to put the most priority on to scale the business to the moon. And once we figure out like what to do right now, we'll just start cranking out calls. Like the other day I did like 120 calls. They also have like a marketing team that does, I don't know, probably like 500 calls a day. And then on top of that, there's another acquisition manager. That's what I am. Or no, there's two others. So yeah, basically we're making like close to 1,000 calls a day, I would say. Maybe a little bit less than that, but my point of saying this all is I got off early today, got to come home and make my food early, which I was starving. I made like a pound of ground beef this morning and it held me over for a little bit. I didn't eat the whole pound. I had like half for breakfast with my eggs, and then I had for lunch the other half of ground beef because I'm doing an animal-based diet for all the new people. Alexa, stop. Does that mean it's done? Hold up, let me finish what I was saying real quick before that, even though I want to eat it so bad. But anyway, I had my half pound of ground beef for lunch at my job that I like prepped. It held me off for like 2 hours. Noted, I need to start bringing more food. And then I was literally sitting there like, oh my God, I don't know how I'm gonna make it till 7. And my work right now is like 45 minutes away. But next week we're moving into this office. It's like 15 minutes from me, which is super clutch. Okay, this doesn't even matter anymore. Now I'm just yapping. Okay, let me get the food out. The asparagus doesn't look quite done, so I'm gonna leave it in there for just a little bit longer. I am so hyped for summer to come up. I love the warm weather, and especially in Southern California, it's like the best in the whole country. 75 and sunny, maybe it'll touch like 80 at some points, but for the most part, it's like 75 and sunny with like a little breeze. If you're feeling a breeze, it's literally from the ocean. But I cannot wait to have beach days with my friends again. Like, coming from the Midwest, I couldn't just go to a beach. The closest beach was Lake Michigan in Chicago, which was like 3.5 hours from me. But that's not even a beach, like that's a lake. It just looks like a beach because it's so big. I guess they have sand, I don't know. But this is like an actual beach. So, you know, obviously like the Pacific Ocean is right there. Beach days with my friends at Laguna Beach. Oh my God, I cannot wait for that. I think I'm gonna try and hit up Malibu a little bit more this year. I didn't really do that as much last year because we would always go to like Newport or Laguna. I think we went to Huntington Beach like once, but Laguna and Newport are just like unreal. They don't even feel like this country, to be honest. Like, it's crazy. Same thing with Malibu. Spring and summer are right around the corner. I am not trying to look like a fridge. Last year, I had like a literal problem. Like, I would eat way too much food. I'm not even kidding. Last year, around this time, I was probably eating like 5,000 calories a day at least. Then I locked it in and ate a lot of vegetables. Like, I low-key went vegetarian for like a month just because I wanted to completely detox. Now I'm on an animal-based diet, which I don't know why I keep changing my diets. Like, it's probably not good for me, but animal-based diet is feeling good right now. All right, let's take these out. I'm gonna leave the asparagus in there a little longer while I check these out. These do not look appetizing because I did not sear them. Who cares? What is this, a 5-star restaurant? No, this is a 1-bedroom apartment. I'm just here to make edible food. Please be good, please be good. Damn, it definitely needs to go back in a little bit. Shoot, what the hell, TikTok? You said 15 minutes. All right, steaks, I'm literally gonna put back in for like 10 minutes. Let's check the asparagus out. Why did these get so skinny? All right, let's give it a try. Cheers. Those also need to go back in there. TikTok, you failed me. I hope you get banned again. I'm just gonna cut to when they're done. That's all you guys wanna see, low key, so. All right, about 10 to 12 minutes later, let's give it a try. Asparagus, looking good. Cheers. Oh yeah, much better, much better. Yep, those are fire. And now for what really matters here, the steak. Let me check this out. Ooh, it looks better. Okay, I'm vlogging on the podcast just for a second, just for this 1 second, but the food is out. Food reveal, 3, 2, 1. Absolutely scrumptious. I know it doesn't really look like a lot. I might make some eggs after this, you know me. But yeah, taste test. Cheers. Oh yeah, the taste, phenomenal. Might be like a hair overcooked now, like just a little bit, but the flavor is there. That was making a steak with me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed.